Hello Muggles, it is fellow Muggle Brian here from touringplans.com. I am at Universal Orlando Resort, specifically at Islands of Adventure right now, because I am going to walk you through a brief tour of the Hogsmeade section. This is the original Wizarding World of Harry Potter section here at Universal. Now this is going to be kind of just an overview walk. I'm going to do separate videos about some of the shops and the Three Broomsticks and Hogshead, the restaurant and bar in there. So you'll have to check those out separately. I'm starting, of course, at the entrance. This is the way you would walk if you were coming into the park via the main entrance. The Lost Continent is right in front of me, and here is the entrance to Hogsmeade. Over on this side is the Hogsmeade station of the Hogwarts Express, which again will be a separate video that you may or may not have already seen. That takes you over to the Diagon Alley section in Universal Studios Florida. Be warned, you do need a park-to-park ticket for that. But here it is. This is Hogsmeade, and this is one of the many money views in here. Now this village is set kind of around the Goblet of Fire movie. It is obviously wintertime in probably Scotland. I think Scotland is where Hogsmeade and Hogwarts Castle are. I said one of the many money shots because there's another one coming up too. Right here is a photo op with the Scarlet Steam engine, the Hogwarts Express, that will shoot steam out occasionally. It just did it as I was walking up. You may have heard that. You will recognize all of these from the books and movies. There is Zonko's, the joke shop. Here it is not a joke shop. It is just an extension of Honeyduke's, the candy store that is right there. That is where you would go for all of your sweet treats. If you want more of a joke shop, you can check out Weasley's Wizard Wheezes over in Diagon Alley. Now on this side here, and partially sticking up, this is going to be the new Forbidden Forest coaster. They haven't really given it a name yet, as far as I know, as I'm filming this. They may have by the time you're watching it. This is going to be a pretty interesting, inventive coaster that's supposed to open in summer, we think maybe, of 2019. So watch out for that. It is very busy. It is a Sunday afternoon here, so I am trying to stay out of people's way as much as possible. So behind me here you will notice a butterbeer cart. Butterbeer, of course, is a very sweet drink with a marshmallow foam on top of it. It is very popular. Here's a tip: if you want a butterbeer, they also sell them in the Hogshead pub, which is right over here, and I'll show you in a minute. This cart tends to get very long lines, and sometimes the Hogshead does not, so make sure to check both if this one has a long line. There's Honeyduke's again. And right here, this is the Three Broomsticks. They serve lunch and dinner mostly. You can get a special breakfast, but you have to sign up for a special package that includes the breakfast. Right next to the Three Broomsticks is the Hogshead here. Hogshead is one of the best bars here at Universal, which is of course a different list. So next over here we have Dogweed and Deathcap. This is an interactive wand spot, which is why there are so many people pointing at the windows. You might notice over here the Mimbless Mimbletonia that Neville has in the books and movies, as well as a young mandrake that is crying in there, but don't worry, it's not old enough to knock you out yet. Right there are the bathrooms. The only reason I point those out is because if you go inside those bathrooms, you can hear Moaning Myrtle talking to you, which is weird while you're using the bathroom, but very cool. On this side over here is the Owl Post. If you go in there, there are lots of animatronic owls all around making noises, you know, pooping on everything. Animatronic poop though, don't worry about it. Yeah, the Scriven shops, the Quill shop, Madame Puddlefoot's. These you remember when Cho and Harry went on a date in Order of the Phoenix. They went to Madame Puddifoot's, which is where couples go. On this side is the out-of-place Hogsmeade version of Ollivanders. It is basically the same show you get at Diagon Alley, except there's only one room in this one, and spoiler alert, the Diagon Alley one has multiple rooms. So you will notice here there is quite a bit of line. The Diagon Alley one doesn't usually have as long a line. Plus, Ollivanders is supposed to be in Diagon Alley. I'm actually a little surprised they didn't close this one when they opened that one, but not my choice to make. So, a Potter nerd point of view and a touring plan point of view, we should probably go to the Diagon Alley one anyway. Over there we have Spintwitches and Tomes and Scrolls Specialist Bookshop. These windows have some fun little nuggets in it. My favorite of which are the Gilderoy Lockhart books that they have in here. Of course, they have Magical Me down there. Here is a picture of the man himself looking very smug, as Gilderoy Lockhart always looks smug. And this one is Quidditch supplies. Now, a lot of these shops you can't actually go in. They don't sell anything here. But you can see the quaffle and the bludgers. The bludgers, of course, trying to get out of the box because the bludgers, it's what they do. Here is a little cart right here you can buy wands at. This is usually also a lot less busy than Ollivander's. If you want one of those interactive wands to do those spells, that is a good spot to get them. Over here we have a stage where they do the Frog Choir and the Triwizard Spirit Tournament. One of the ways you can tell that this is in the Goblet of Fire world is because they have the Triwizard Spirit Rally. You can see the girls from Beauxbatons and the boys from Durmstrang in front of them on the floor. They do a show where they, dance and perform a little bit. I believe the show is probably over now. They're doing photo ops. Back here, there's another butterbeer cart over there, and the line for it. People love that butterbeer. I don't like it. I think it's too sweet, but I like bitter things like beer. This over here is the exit if you are going towards Jurassic Park. That bridge there has an amazing view of this, which is the other wow point here. Hogwarts Castle. This is amazing. This is the show building for Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, the main ride here of currently 2 rides that they have. Like I said, they're building a third one with the roller coaster. Currently, there's only a 20-minute wait for Forbidden Journey. If it didn't make me deathly ill to try to ride it, I would do it. Right here are the 2 winged boars that guard Hogwarts. It is a fantastic looking building. And the queue for Forbidden Journey, one of these days, I will go through the queue just to shoot a video of that, to talk about all the stuff inside. There are just a ton of details. You get to go in classrooms, you get to see the Gryffindor common room, you get to see portraits of the founders talking. It is an incredible queue. I like the queue more than the ride, but that's, again, the ride makes me very, very sick. All the way up here, we have Filch's Emporium, where Filch has confiscated a bunch of stuff from students and now sells it in the form of a gift shop. That is the exit for Forbidden Journey. This here is the other ride. This is Flight of the Hippogriff. This is basically a smaller coaster, not quite kiddie coaster, but not huge coaster either, that was converted from its former attraction when this was changed from the Lost Continent to Hogsmeade. So that is not an original attraction to Hogsmeade like Forbidden Journey is. You fly around, as you can see, in hippogriffs. There is an animatronic Buckbeak / Witherwings towards the end of the ride, and you do get to go by Hagrid's hut in the queue, which is very cool. And that's it. I am now at the end. I mean, quite literally, at the end of Hogsmeade. So from here, I will say goodbye and Expelliarmus.